Alrighty. This is your boy, DJ7 for Life, coming at you with a quick early morning video with all the things that's been going on with the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to injuries, no matter what it comes to. Um, the question is LeBron James leaving the Los Angeles Lakers? And I could tell you this, and I can guarantee you this: LeBron James is leaving the Los Angeles Lakers. Um, I want LeBron off my team. I want LeBron James off of my franchise. I want to see LeBron James move on to wherever he wants to move on to, because he has been nothing but a constant issue with my Los Angeles Lakers. He is destroying my franchise. And in my point of view, and this is just my point of view, that is, I do believe that LeBron James is going to leave the Lakers. And anybody that watches this video, I'll tell you this, and I'll tell you this really quick. Tell LeBron James, get off my team. Get off the Lakers. Because I'm going to tell you something. You're not helping the Lakers at all. You haven't been in a long time. So this I tell you, guarantee it, mark my words, LeBron James is going to leave the Lakers. And before I would wait, before he decides to move on or whatever he's going to do, I would trade him. I would trade him in a heartbeat. He basically has left this Laker organization hung out to dry. And with everything going on in the NBA, which is it's a circus right now in the NBA. But this is just one of the things that I wanted to discuss, is why I know LeBron James is leaving, because it's spreading, it's out there, it's on the everywhere you look, everywhere you go to, whether it's on another sports channel or on somebody else's channel or what have you. Only thing that you do and the only thing that you see and hear about is LeBron possibly leaving the Lakers, which I have no problem with. Um, he needs to go. Um, he wants to go to some type of super team where he can guarantee a victory. And you don't in and this is just my opinion, but I do believe that LeBron James is faking his injury. Now that's just for me, to what I'm thinking, but I do believe that LeBron James is faking his injury. And in the fact of this is, um, I don't even know if he'll play the rest of this year. Now, if he goes and he plays in the All-Star game, I'm going to tell you something, man. I would trade him right off the bat, because let me tell you something. You can't go playing like he has and all those big minutes that he was playing. Not only was he doing that, he was scoring 30 points a game, and then all of a sudden he can't play. And it's either LeBron's playing, AD's hurt, AD comes back, LeBron's hurt, and let me tell you something. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of LeBron James Now he's missing practices. Going to be uh, supposedly focusing on his knee. Won't be around the Lakers team. Um, News coming out that he's willing to leave the Lakers just to play with his son. Um, and I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, as a Laker fan, now it was a sad thing that the Lakers got beat the other night by the Los Angeles Clippers. But with LeBron James getting on there and tweeting and giving praises to the Clippers for winning that game, that's kind of a kick in the gut. Who does that? Your team is in a slump. Your team needs your help. But instead of giving them help, the only thing you do is you go out there and you talk your stuff. And look, I've been a Lakers fan ever since I was young, and I need LBJ to get off my Lakers. He needs to get off my team. Trade him for, I don't care who you trade him for. Uh, I have no proof. I have no um, expertise in whether he is faking his injury, but I just know it's just very odd. And now all the news, like I said, you go all around the news, that's what you're hearing now, that LeBron now talking about leaving. I know he's got another year on his contract with the Lakers. But I got to tell you something. You want to call LeBron James your king. He ain't no king. He's not in my top 10 of NBA basketball legends. Probably people will really hate and dislike this video because of the disdain that I have for LeBron James. But I'm going to tell you something. LeBron James is a cancer. He's nothing but a cancer that the Lakers have inherited. And every time that I just look and I see his face or anything, you know, even when the Lakers was trying to come back the other night, LeBron wasn't even cheering for him. You know, this is all the signs of LeBron James. He's nothing but a baby. That's it. He's a baby. I would take, you know, I used to not like Kawhi Leonard, and you know the main reason I didn't like Kawhi Leonard, the reason was I didn't like Kawhi Leonard is because he didn't go to the Lakers, and now we're stuck with LeBron. So when I used to ride against Kawhi Leonard for setting out so many games for load management, you know, uh, I just I don't care. I really don't. This Lakers team is in shambles. Carmelo Anthony now, he got hurt again. He got hurt. Not again, but he did get hurt. I don't know more what to say, but anybody with anything that has watched LeBron James through all of his career knows He's going to move on somewhere else. And people will condone this. People will condone this. What about men like Kobe Bryant that stayed with his team through his whole career? Guys like Dirk Nowitzki. And I can go on and on and on and on. But the truth of the matter is, LeBron James, he's all about himself. He's not about his team. He acts like he is. He could care less about his team. He could care less, I believe, about wanting to win again with the Lakers. Here's the thing about it. If LeBron James wants to prove that he wants to win, let's see him come back, play. Let's get this team into the playoffs and prove me and the critics and everybody else that says that you are going to leave, prove them wrong. You got one more year on the Lakers contract, but for me, my opinion, myself, I wouldn't keep him next season because you can't count on him. You can't count on this guy. He's chasing stats. He's chasing. He's definitely more than willing to chase a ring if he's got a whole squad of all-stars. But the proof and the matter is this, is that LeBron James is all about himself. And in my opinion, yes, LeBron James is leaving the Lakers. And I tell you what, if he's not, he needs to. He needs to move on. He needs to move on from the Lakers franchise, go somewhere else, do something. Because he is ruining what is left of this Lakers team. And I don't have a lot to say about that. But the main thing is that I want to see LeBron get off the Lakers. Because I know that you're planning on leaving. So leave now. Don't have you sitting on the bench when we need somebody that can play. Leave now. Ask to be traded now. Because you're not worth it. You are not worth the trouble or the time. So anyway, this is your boy DJ7 for life. Getting ready to get off. Make this morning video. Leave a like, share, subscribe, comment in the section. Let me know what you think about LeBron James. Holler at your boy.